This is the story of how a little piece of aluminum changed racing history. This is a gurney flap, and you could walk right past this car without even seeing it or realizing what a big deal it was. This car is a '71 Gurney Eagle, named for All-American Racers team owner Dan Gurney. Gurney was an absolute legend as a driver and a team owner. We could go on and on about his accomplishments, but we're here to talk about one simple and effective stroke of genius. While testing this car's successor, driver Bobby Unser just couldn't make it go as fast as it should. There was plenty of power in the straights from the turbocharged Offie, but the car just wouldn't stick in the corners. So an exasperated Bobby Unser came back into the pits and asked Dan Gurney to figure something out to make the car stick. And Gurney thought back to his time racing GT40s and Ferraris, where they had a simple spoiler on the back of the car that increased downforce. And so his thought was, could we put basically a spoiler on the spoiler to add downforce to the car? Gurney returned from the trailer with a bent piece of aluminum and told the crew to rivet it onto the wing. Unser hit the track and made less than a lap before coming back in, pulling Gurney aside and saying that he had made a major breakthrough and that the car was now glued to the track. To greatly simplify what's going on here, when you increase the angle of a wing to increase downforce, you reach a point where it basically stops working because the low pressure air that's coming across the bottom of the wing can't rejoin the high pressure air on the top, and it stops creating downforce and just starts creating a bunch of drag. What the Gurney flap does is it creates a low pressure area right behind it that draws that low pressure air from under the wing and makes it rejoin the high pressure air on the top and allows the wing to continue to create downforce even when you crank angle into it. Once they figured out just what a revolutionary breakthrough this was, their next job was to conceal it from their competition. So they told people that this was there to protect the crew's hands when they were pushing the car, or there to reinforce the wing or whatever, until of course eventually everybody caught on and the Gurney flap became standard practice in auto racing.